on the list is the X2 Six Flags Magic Mountain, Los Angeles. First opened in 2002 as the world's first fourth-dimensional ride with 360-degree rotating seats and head-first face-down drops. Six Flags Magic Mountain X was closed in 2007 for a $10 million redevelopment. Now it has emerged Phoenix-like and more spine-tingling than ever, with new immersive tunnels, more audio and visual enhancements, and sleeker wing-shaped trains. For the uninitiated, it's called 4-dimensional, or 4D, because the seats extend off the track to the sides, allowing riders to independently rotate head over heels, forwards and backwards, giving that mind-bending dimensional effect. Fahrenheit, Hersheypark, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Opened in May 2008, the so-called sweetest place on earth just got edgier. This inverted vertical loop coaster starts off swooping riders up 121 feet above the ground, only to plunge them right back down in a gut-wrenching 97 degrees negative drop, the steepest in the US. At the 121-foot crest, the upcoming drop is at such a steep incline that the only thing riders in the stadium seat and train see, well, nothing. No track at all. Once you survive that first drop, there's still more to come. A 107-foot inverted loop, an inverted corkscrew roll, cobra element, airborne inverted S-roll, another inverted corkscrew, a little airtime hill, a high-speed bank curve, another hill, and then a high-speed bank curve to end it all. All this action takes place in about 8 to 5 seconds, which is less time than it takes to polish off a small bar of chocolate. Insanity Stratosphere Hotel and Casino, Las Vegas. Not all the scariest rides are roller coasters. The fact that everyone who has been to the top of the Space Needle-like Stratosphere Hotel in Vegas knows only too well. Perched over the strip, the most frightening of the Stratosphere's 3 rides is an electric green coloured centrifuge called Insanity, which extends 64 feet over the north edge of the tower. Spinning over 40 miles per hour, riders are angled down by 70 degrees, so all they see is the street 900 feet below. This is truly one of the world's most harrowing rides. Colossus, Thorpe Park, United Kingdom. Sure, Britain's mostly dreary climate can seem like a strange choice for a theme park, but this roller coaster, built in 2002, still holds the record for the number of inversions, 10. It flips riders over and over and over again in manoeuvres called the double corkscrew, the cobra roll and the quadruple heartline roll. If you're more likely to be in China than the UK, an exact replica of this ride called the 10th King roller coaster was built in 2006 at Chime Long Paradise in Guangzhou. Kingda, Six Flags Great Adventure Jackson, New Jersey. The current big daddy of coasters, this ride towers, quite literally, above all others. At the ride's highest peak, the brave people who step aboard saw a record 456 feet, which is the equivalent to 45 stories above ground. Catapulting up with the help of a hydraulic launch at the record-setting speed of 128 miles per hour, Kingda reaches its top height in just 3.5 seconds. On the way down, there's a 270-foot spiral. This is not a world record, but there's plenty of spinning action for the hair-raising trip, during which riders will experience both negative and positive Geforce.
It's all about humanity.
The name of this ride, I won't even attempt to pronounce. The name translates roughly to, "Hey, what the hell?" which is what you will hear over the shouting in Japanese when you're on this ride. Only the second 4D coaster in the world, this is the same 360-degree turns and insane style of head-over-heels spinning on the wing-like cars as number 2. But there are plenty of differences. For one, this track is a little longer and the ride is far taller. At 250 feet, it's the 7th highest roller coaster in the world, and from the top, riders have a spectacular, if not brief, view of nearby Mount Fuji.
It's all about humanity.
The Tower of Terror, Dreamworld, Gold Coast, Australia. Australia's Gold Coast is a little off the map for most people, but if you are in the neighbourhood, head for this, the fastest, tallest ride in the southern hemisphere. At 100 miles per hour, the fourth fastest in the world. After climbing at a rate of 4 Gs to a heart-stopping height of 38 stories, or 377 feet above ground, the Steel Shutter roller coaster has a 6.5 second, 100 miles per hour, zero gravity drop, and then stretches straight out for the equivalent length of 3 football fields. Expedition Geforce Holiday Park, Germany. Always topping any list of the best coasters in the world, including Internet Coaster Poll, which polls fans from around the globe. Geforce is not only one of the largest coasters in Europe, it's always one of the most complete and satisfying because it's long enough and not gimmicky. But it's also harrowing, reaching 4.5 G, a height of 203 feet and speeds exceeding 74 miles per hour. There are 7 coveted moments of weightlessness when your stomach just floats and floats again. Maverick Cedar Point Amusement Park, Ohio. No list is complete without mentioning at least one of the 17 roller coaster rides at this self-proclaimed home of the roller coaster, Cedar Point. Of the many to choose from, Maverick, the newest, built in 2007 and most expensive at $21 million, is not one of the park's highest, tallest, fastest record holders, but is one of the best. It's plenty fast at 70 miles per hour and features 8 airtime filled hills with countless twists and turns. It's just a more complete ride, and during the longest 2.5 minute trip there's even an unusual surprise, which will be spoiled if I told you beforehand. Superman, Ride of Steel, Six Flags, New England. There are 3 versions of this Ride of Steel in the US, but it's this one here that wins the awards every year as the best roller coaster in the US. With its speeds of more than 77 miles per hour, a 221 foot drop into a tunnel, 2 bunny hills, 3 camelbacks, and a grand total of 10 seconds of weightlessness. It's easy to understand with your wobbly legs getting off the ride, why this ride has won Amusement Today's Golden Ticket Award.
Yeah, the apocalypse and a pill that keeps us floating. As we fly above the stars, the hype won't scare us falling. So hands up. Way too great to be landed. Hands up. Way too great to be standing.
They never gonna stop us, flying by them like choppers. Better took those risks, hold one of my fists, we fire starters. One out of a million will reach those